Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is. This is Old Salt Games, joining you again. Gonna be doing something I haven't done in a while. Not since like 4 patches ago. Lost count, 317-ish. I was a diehard, dyed-in-the-wool Hornet Ghost pilot. Love the Hornet Ghost. They kind of nerfed it out a little bit, and I've heard that they bumped it back, and I've done some research, and I want to give it a whirl. But this time, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I threw some ballistics on here, some distortions on here, and some repeaters on the ball turret. Ballistics on the wings, distortions on the nose, and repeaters on the ball turret. Now, people are like, why'd you buy the Hornet Ghost? Because it's stealth. I can hear you in the comments, typing furiously. That's a stealth ship. Why are you not flying it as a stealth ship? I'm flying it as a fighter. It has very good stealth deductions. Don't get me wrong. Right now, they're all 40% across the board. I see that as an advantage in getting away, disengaging, getting away, letting my shields build back up, and them losing lock over me. Not so much worried about making it like a saber. It is stealth enabled, yes, but it normally does not have that high of reductions. And actually, it's a really good single seat fighter, medium fighter that is. So I used it more or less for my advantage, so I could disengage, go cold, recover some shields, get back into the fight. Because if you get a certain distance away from people, they lose your chevron, as you know. Not so much worried about, stealthing in and ambushing them, things like that. So my reasoning aside, you fly your stealth ships the way you want to fly them. You fly your Hornet the way you want to fly it. I'm going to do this the way I want to do it. I'm doing some force science now that they've improved the ammo count on the ballistics. I'm actually giving this a whirl. I'm going to see how badly this thing handles in space or in atmosphere. I don't know. I took I'm redoing all my certifications, so I'm doing the one for Crusader right now. So it's probably going to be an easy bounty, the first one out. I'm going to do one fight here, stop the recording, pick up in a bit, and you'll see me do like probably an MRT in this just to give it a whirl. I'm going to give it a try, let you guys know what I think, my opinion. I'm not going to say much during the fight. You're going to hear me talking to my voice command, my voice attack, that is. And everybody keeps asking about the voice attack. So I use voice attack so that I can keep my hands on the stick and I don't have to fumble about with my thumbs and all that. I am, I am a player. I like to play games that are simulators, flight simulators primarily, fighter simulators primarily. In the past, there was only a throttle and a stick, and the throttle was a recent thing, more or less. You used to use your keyboard for your throttles and stuff, and stick to control the ship. So I'm still learning, and I'm manual dexterity is not what it used to be. I'm well over the age of 40. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump in here. We're going to run this bounty on this recording. I'm going to cut to another bounty, probably, like I said, an MRT, just to give it a fair shake. And just also, FYI, I've replaced everything missile-wise on this Hornet with size 1 task force EM missiles. The splash damage is ridiculous on those things. If you've watched some of my other videos, going to go ahead and jump in and have some fun. I'm glad you could join me, and here we go. Oh, sorry about that. And you're probably wondering why I have the polar camo on here, because that big canard right there, that big nose turret, is white as the fresh driven snow, and it looks like a big white pimple under the nose of a black ship. I want the extra weapons, and I've gone so far as even to just drop in a size 3 single weapon, but 2 size 1 distortions are better than just 1 size 3. So I'm adding more distortion more frequently that way, and that's why I did it. So we'll go from there, right? So let's go ahead and jump on and get out of Dodge. Let's fly this mission here. You can see it's a freelancer bounty assessment. Locate Chuichi Withers. Let's do this. Power up the ship.
Running diagnostics. Stand by.
All systems online.
System ready.
Activate engines.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to change my MFDs. I'd like to change my MFDs a little bit. I don't like this particular layout for me. This is just my preference. I go up here. I put my self status up here. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to put my target status right there. I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to drop my power status here. And I can leave the infrared there, the heat there. We go down here, drop in my weapons. I'm going to go ahead and group my weapons the way I want them. I want everything on primary fire control. I've gimbaled everything, by the way. I think gimbals give a distinct advantage in combat now. And I'm going to go here and put comms, because I hate when they take up... One of my MFDs gets soaked up by the NPC chattering at you, and I'd rather be able to not lose target status, self status, weapons, or power if I can avoid it. So let's take a look at this. So I got all my weapons here. Let's take a look at the missiles. Task Force 2's prepping 2. So there we go. Let's activate the gimbal so they're on when I come out of that. Request departure.
Yes. My command.
And for those of you curious, that's an HCS voice pack. This particular one is called Helix by Kevin Urban. Kevin Urban was the voice of Darth Vader on the animated Star Wars series. And he does other things, too. He's a voice actor. He's got a really deep, very sonorous voice. I like it. It's very loud, so it's able to be heard over the ship and ship combat. That's why I particularly like him, his voice pack. Inside the HCS voice pack, there are commands already built in, like this one. Launch heavy.
Affirmative. Stand by. Landing modules retracted.
Landing gear raised.
Thank you.
All right.
Please
The
visit
ship
again.
is yours.
They have a bunch of already pre-programmed, and what they do is they actually go into the system and they find the key bindings, and they set up the key bindings to the voice commands, so it's very convenient. And they have some unique commands.
Have I not told you that what you mistake for madness is but over-acuteness of the senses?
And that's interaction mode. That randomly the voice packs they have something called interaction mode, and the voice packs randomly spout crap at you. It's pretty neat, and he's very dark and very weird. Helix is very dark and very weird, so he talks a lot about death and insanity and things like that. It's fun to listen to. Sometimes it's a bit distracting. I agree. I admit, but let's do this.
Quantum drive is now off.
Initiate jump.
Jump.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
So you can even like automatically initiate jumps and stuff like that. It's really cool. I'm going to gimbal mode. All my weapons are up. I'm going to switch over to my task forces. This is going to be a quick fight. I got a funny feeling that it's going to be pretty quick. I like to bump my speed up a little higher, even in the asteroids when I'm in space. Personal opinion time here. This is my personal opinion. I think the asteroids around Yella are outstanding. They're well done. They're perfect density to reflect rings. The asteroid fields around Hurston, they're dangerous. They are scary dangerous. Very tight, very compact, very large spinning objects, very small spinning objects, debris, junk, whatever the case may be. The lore is that those spots are where Hurston Dynamics tests their weapons, their larger weapons, and all that debris and everything is what's left over. And so pirates and bad guys like to hide out in the debris fields. But I digress. I prefer Crusader bounties personally. I fly bounties everywhere, but I prefer Crusader bounties. I like the overall vibe of the Crusader system. The Crusader planetary system, not solar system. So just to be specific. All right, here we go. Going to start engaging in combat, so I'm going to stop chattering.
Okay.
There it is. And that's my bad guy. No lock. Great.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Well, that was fast. Okie dokie then. Wow. Just adding insult to injury. Okay. Color me impressed. Grab a bounty. Let's see. I don't want to do any groups. Did I do my... There we go. MRT. So I'm still grinding up my my bounties. I need to get my ERTs, but I got my MRTs, so let's do that. Let's take him. And this person is at the above the cave on Daymar. So let's do this. Well, that's good. It'll give me some atmosphere time. Launch heavy.
Affirmative.
Takeoff
Stand by.
complete.
Gear coming up.
Landing gear raised.
The ship is yours.
Engage jump on my mark.
As you wish.
Punch it.
Complying.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, I'm going to start heading for the deck. Oh, look, it's my target. Box 2. Target hostile.
Locking on.
That was nice. Okay, I'm liking ballistics. I'm liking this mix. All right, I don't see any further targets. Looking, I don't see nothing. All right. Let's do this. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. All right, I can go straight back to Seraphim. So, as you can see, the medium fighter, the Hornet Ghost, is actually quite effective. Ballistics, repeaters, and distortions mix, and it's a lot of fun. Guys, remember, no matter how old you are, never stop playing. It's what makes us human, and it's what keeps us sane. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. This is Old Salt Games signing off. 07 Star Citizen, take care.